much. The snow and the cold, it has not deterred the KC faithful. The parking lot was full early. The barbecue smoker's going, and we are about set for football here on EA Sports. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Miami Dolphins.
Take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From Toledo, this is Kareem Hunt, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
On second down, here's Mahomes. He will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A nice gain of 21 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Set! They'll
run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guys trying to block him. He gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
They kept him to a short run play there. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
We got right coming. Watch out. Set!
Here's Mahomes to throw. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Jones. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
Double tight. Here we go.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Here we go. Hey. 4 down. Run. Check 26, check 26. Here we go.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. It's caught, Stills, right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Two times. 4 down.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And he's got his man. That's Landry. Tannehill to Landry. Good for a Dolphin first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Double tight. 4 down. Here we go.
On first down, it's Tannehill. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago, and it's the Browns out to the early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
36.
Clock winding down. Now Tannehill looking for the outlet. It's completed to Landry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense.
Double tight. Hey, guys, check me out. Let's go. Undercrush.
Time running out here on the play clock. Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Everyone, go 4 down. Let's go.
Throwing again is Tannehill. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jarvis Landry with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get it.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll run again with Hunt. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The give, now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They'll score out a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. We remind you, no night game tonight on Christmas Eve, but we make that up with 2 games under your tree tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. Yes. I'm just reading the card. I got to give props to our writer, Ed Brady, there. But we start with the Steelers and Texans at 4:30 Eastern, followed by the Raiders and Eagles, a Super Bowl 15 rematch. You impressed that I know that?
I'm very much impressed that you know that. Who was the MVP?
Yep, that'll be at 8:30 Eastern from Philadelphia.
Deep. Tiger.
They'll start out on the ground with a Johnnies. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Here we go.
Tannehill now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, Marcus May. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right. Set! Boom!
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Three down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Let's go.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jordan Phillips breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So the Dolphins getting set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offensive action.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Hey, 17 George, watch 17. Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he fires one incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 28. 3 down.
Here's Tannehill. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Tannehill with a hook up to Thomas for a Dolphin 1st down.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Tannehill now, the give to Ajayi. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
Watch right, watch right. Watch right, watch right. You can't block me. You can't block me.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Play fake to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 29. He got 29 yards that time.
Double tight, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? The other guy's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, let's go. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down.
Here's Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Detroit!
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Alert 86! Alert 86! Now that's good!
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. The catch made by Miller. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
got you now, Barney.
Mahomes now on first down. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch left.
Set.
Now a play fake here on first down. 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Zebra.
There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Run again with Ajayi. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Gone!
Hey, 4 down.
Back there in that Philly, here we go!
Mahomes will try again on second down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
Here we go now! 3-19!
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
On 1st down, Tannehill over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Tannehill. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tono Passigno in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
14 moving. 14 moving. I'm coming. Hey.
The play clock's running down. Tannehill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. Wide open receiver complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there and be able to successfully complete that one.
To throw is Tannehill. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Going on 3rd down, Tannehill. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, They'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He finds an opening past the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On the bootleg. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Tight end right, tight end right. Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Over, over! Over, over! All right, here we go. 3, over, over! Over, over! Over, over! Over, over! Check 4.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Check 27. Eyes on 27.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here.
Let's
Press
go.
coverage look
Green,
defensively.
39. Back 99, Philly. Here we go.
Mahomes to throw on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a third quarter score. And that is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Browns in that game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Costly mistake for the offense. They now face 17 yards to go on third down.
Watch the curls.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Walt Aikens. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He has been interception-prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Right. Zip.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Now it's a Giant. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here we go.
We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's a Giant. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a third quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the fourth. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Now let's go!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Second down and 4.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's third down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. Green. Over.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Dashing through the snow, past the 20, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So they boost their advantage here in the fourth quarter, and don't get me wrong, you take the points. I guess the only downside is didn't really get to milk any of the clock here in this last quarter.
But they'll take the points because, as you and I both know, here in the fourth quarter, things intensify. And while they may not have taken firm command of the game, it does give them a little bit of a cushion.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34
All right,
here.
now, lucky 56.
2 yards on the
Lucky
pickup
56.
there, and it'll be second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and it's a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with the field goal. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. William Hayes in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Now let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now. Watch him now, Barney. Here we go.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Stop your whining. Now let's go. Blue 90.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
No,
It's a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the front.
So many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes to throw once more.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go.
Now Mahomes Mahomes got to have this one. And that is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. And now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Throwing the 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Double tight. Block. Go. Go. Deep. Here you
They'll toss it to Ajayi. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. On the NFL scoreboard, fourth quarter now at Soldier Field. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Now
Tannehill. A quick hitter complete. It's Grant. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey. Four down.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
They run with Ajayi. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Two times. Stand up in. Go.
This is Ajayi. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Double tight. Let's go. 28.
Now a toss play. It's Ajayi. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's Matt Darr now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. the NFL scoreboard. Fourth quarter now at Soldier Field.
And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball. If someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be in these elements. They took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for the Dolphins, they'll hit double digits with their 10th win of the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long.